greetings, wrestling, it's Calabios! You know, former WBA welterweight champion Malignaggi. You know, thinks Adrian Broner is making a mistake if he stays at welterweight, or he moves down to light welterweight, because Malignaggi says there are too many big punchers in those weight classes, and he thinks Broner will, you know, have problems with him. Malignaggi likes Broner's defense. Feels like he stands in front of opponents for too long. That opens up opportunities for his opponents to eventually land head and body shots against him. Malignaggi said after the fight, quote, you know, he didn't hit that hard. It's probably better going back down to 40 or 35. I don't even think 40 is good for him because there are some pretty strong guys at 40. He's probably better off going back down to 135 and chilling out there for a little bit. You know, there's some strong welterweights. Now, Malignaggi is dead. You know, he's basically dead on here about Broner having problems with the welterweights and light welterweights. You know, if he stays at 147, he'll have to fight the big punching Marcos Maidana and Keith Thurman and maybe even Diego Chavez. So, you know, Maidana and Chaves, you know, are possibly winnable fights for Broner. But they'll take a punishment against those guys because they have good power. So Thurman may be too big and too strong for Broner. You know, he would be laying into Broner with much bigger punches than he was hit with last night. And he had no problems with attacking Broner's body. And which is something that Malignaggi was finding a degree of success with last night. You know, there was also Amir Khan at 147. He would be very tough for Broner. Golden Boy were willing to risk putting Broner in with him. Now, at this point, I think Golden Boy would be looking to protect Broner by not letting him fight Khan, even though it would be a great fight for Khan to, you know, to be up in a big win. You know, I think Golden Boy wants to try to build up Broner a little more because Khan's already been beaten a couple times lately. 140, Broner has Lucas Mathies, Dan Garcia, Lamont Peterson. All of them would be tough fights for Broner. Malignaggi is obviously referring to Mathies and Garcia and saying there are, quote, some pretty strong guys at 40. Those guys are big punchers, and Broner would have to raise his game if he wanted to beat them. You know, barely beating Malignaggi isn't a good sign for Broner if Golden Boy is thinking of matching Broner against the best light welterweights in the division.